fucking Lightfoot. I don't like her. What are your opinions on this lady? Mayor Lightfoot. Mayor Lightfoot.
Whitehead?
Airhead. Mayor. Did you see her forehead?
I think you were saying. I was gonna say. I think you're saying it. I mean,
she kind of looks like. She looks like that those toys where you squeeze real hard and the eyes pop out in each direction and like all the stuff comes out.
I think she's out of touch with like a lot of things. I mean,
yeah, reality is really
her.
It's like for her.
It's like her main focus the entire time she's been in office has either been the CTU or COVID. I understand, you know what, COVID's been pushed on everybody, but it's coming from a healthcare standpoint. I kind of get it. She wants to kind of help keep that under control, but it's like you can only do so much with it. You got violence going on in your city. It is now spilling over into the suburbs.
Yes, it is.
Step back from COVID, not entirely a good bet. Focus on the crime in your city.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous.
Focus on the crime in the city because it should not be up to the suburban police departments to clean up her mess.
That's true. I've actually vowed not to go into Chicago anymore. The last time I was there, I went to the museum. They broke into my car.
Which museum?
They stole.
Industry?
Yeah, Science and Industry with the big submarine. It's really cool. I love it.
Yeah, no, we used to have the membership for that.
Yeah. So there was a cop posted up at the end of the parking lot, the one that's right outside of it, not the parking garage behind the building, the one outside.
Right by the space center?
Yeah, like if you go across the street, there's the beach.
Yeah.
So these guys hit every car in that lot, broke windows and everything, and the cops sit there, and he watched them. He watched them do it. And when we started complaining, we called the cops. The guy's like, "There's nothing I can do about it. My hands are tied." Why are your hands tied?
Lightfoot.
You're a police officer. You're supposed to protect and serve. You're supposed to stop crime. But yet, because of this mayor and her
antics.
Oh my God. Defunding the police, taking money away from the police department and putting it towards things that we don't even know where that money went. We don't. Where'd it go?
It likely went to that detail. You know how those riots were happening last year?
Yeah.
No,
I went to go bail out her buddies that get arrested.
Mm-hmm.
It went to that security detail when those riots were
The
George Floyd. Remember that?
She hired personal security to protect her at her house.
And it was CPD. I think that was CPD.
I remember that.
I could be wrong on that, but I believe that was CPD that she had stationed outside her house. Wait a minute. They're supposed to be protecting the entire city, not just your house.
Well,
I understand you have a kid. Okay, because we got kids too.
Everybody, I mean.
But it's not just about your family. It's about everybody. How are you going to sit there and take away from every Chicago family like that?
Wait, that thing procreated?
I think adopted.
Oh, God. Okay, thank God. That poor child. I didn't think those kind of things can breed, but apparently Lightfoots can still adopt.
Well, I mean, to each his own. I mean, I'm not going to sit there and blame somebody for wanting a family.
No, yeah.
Okay, because I'm adopted too, in a way. My mom's my birth mom, but my dad, he adopted me when I was a kid. Okay?
Good man.
So that's why I say you don't have to be blood in order to be related.
No, that's true. I believe
okay,
that.
so I
do
get
believe that. I believe
but
that.
I think how she's handled a lot of things is just wrong.
Yeah. Making that mandate to if you don't have your vaccine, you don't eat.
No, here's one that'll piss people off. The teachers union.
Oh yeah, that's getting bad.
Because the teachers, they want to protect the students. They want to protect themselves. Okay? They wanted to go remote learning because of so many COVID cases that were popping out. What does the mayor do? She threatens them. Say, hey, if you don't come to work, you're not getting paid. Now, I don't know why she was saying that. The only thing is, the only people that can pay is the Board of Education. She is not even part of that.
No, she has no authority over it.
Right.
Whatsoever.
Right. So if the union decides to do that, then they have a right to do that.
Yes. See, that goes with what I said the other day. It's not about her trying to help the people of Chicago. It's about her trying to keep the power she was granted. We gave her the power
More like the city
by
gave
electing
power.
her. Well, the people in the city elected her.
Mm-hmm.
So regardless of what the people, they elected her. And with the whole COVID thing, they took this power and it went to their damn heads. They think that they literally can say and do whatever they want. They're little tiny dictators. And that's a damn shame. Because they don't have to wear masks in public. They can go wherever they want. They can do whatever they want. But you better quarantine. You better get the shot and you better put your mask on. And that's not right.
Now, I understand certain fields. You know, like, I'm a CNA. I work bedside nursing. So I understand for, like, healthcare workers, teachers, people in education. I get that.
Elizabeth.
What?
I never introduced you. We just started talking.
Okay. But it's like, I work bedside nursing, so of course, nurses and CNAs, and even doctors, like when I took the CNA program back in 2010, I had to prove back then that I was up to date on all my vaccinations to even get into that program, just to be the low man on the totem pole in nursing, in medicine. Okay? If they're doing that for CNAs, I guarantee you they are requiring that you are up to date on all vaccinations to get into any kind of patient, direct patient contact medicine. Like bedside nursing, doctors. Right. I kind of understand why it wouldn't be like if you're like doing consulting, because there's nurses and doctors that just like do strictly consulting for the insurance companies.
Right.
But if you like deal with people like I do, then yeah, absolutely. Why are you going to throw your entire career, you got nurses they work in the hospital. To work as a registered nurse, you need to have your bachelor's in nursing at the very least.
Yeah.
Otherwise, they won't even look at you.
Yeah.
Then you got doctors that went to medical school. That's hundreds of thousands of dollars. And you're just going to throw it all away on one vaccine? That tells me you're in it just for the money. You don't care about people. You're in it for the money.
Absolutely.
Now, if it's like other fields, like you guys in the automotive, okay, I'd rather you guys, people get vaccinated so you're not having to go to the hospital, but I get that ultimately it's your choice.
Yes, I agree with that. I'm not against the vaccine. I'm sure it works. I'm against being told that I have to have it. Who the hell does anybody in government think they are to tell me that I have to be vaccinated in order to eat a meal inside of an establishment? Go fuck yourself.
I mean, I understand being vaccinated, but you
Well,
need...
yeah, that's fine, but
okay.
it should be
So-
your
so
choice.
everything I just said, that being said, I do think needing to present your vaccination card is a little bit... That to me, that's too much.
That is too much. And
It's
to
too much.
anybody
I mean,
who's
if you're
lived in
vaccinated-
any kind of fascist country would know. It's not right. The government should not have the ability to tell you what you can and can't do. Period. You know, at first it's show your vaccination card. What's next?
I could see... this is how I see it playing out. First, I could see two things playing out. Okay? And it both involve some form of collapse.
That's a good topic.
Okay, work with me on this one. Work with me on this one. Okay? Alright, all these businesses are going to be looking for your vaccination card.
Yes.
For COVID.
Yes.
People aren't going to want to do it, so they're going to start learning how to cook if they don't already know how to cook.
Right.
Because I think eventually even companies like Uber, DoorDash, they might even be chomping down on us too with that. Like, we're not going to deliver to you if you don't show your vaccination card. I think that's what might come down. I could be wrong again, but
Uber hasn't forced it.
But I think that's very much a possibility. And if that's the case, less people are going to be buying from these restaurants, which means these small businesses and even the big box chains are gonna run out of money. They'll be forced to close, which means less money in taxes. You know the saying, money talks.
Oh yeah, and when you lose tax revenue somewhere else, what do? They raise your taxes.
Raise your taxes, and guess what? People are going to move.
And it's the middle class that sucks it all up. We're the ones who pay.
Yeah.
Every time.
It goes in the politicians' pockets.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and it's... I wish all three of us should just run for office.
I'm running for president.
Vice president.
I wouldn't go that far.
Shut up.
No, see...
Okay, if you take him as vice president, who do you think's going to be talking in his ear? You may as well just cut to the chase, make me vice president.
So she's going to kill him and use that to succeed.
No, I'm not going to kill him.
Poor guy.
No, I never said I was going to kill him.
Yeah, you better get used to it. See, like when it comes to like if, and that's the good thing about capitalism, but it's also a crutch too.
Because capitalism.
If you don't like it, go somewhere else. That's always like the saying. If you don't agree, go buy somewhere else. If you don't like it, go somewhere else. And you can.
And that's
but
how
what happens when there is nowhere else to go?
Right.
What happens when you can't, like, what if they just start saying no, that like you can't even go outside? You know, because that's right around the corner. If things keep going the way they're going, they're going to say, oh, you're unvaccinated, you can't leave your house.
And to me, that's wrong because you know.
They did it before when all this started.
Mm-hmm.
Everything was going apeshit nuts.
Yeah, they literally shut the entire fucking country down for what?
And I get it from a medical standpoint. I've been doing this. I know I keep cutting you off. Sorry.
No. Okay, we had rioting, looting.
Mm-hmm.
All right, a couple stores that were where I worked at got damaged, and even the Walgreens that was on 59th got burned down.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I actually happen to know the regional manager of that store.
Yeah. So they tore it down. But anyways, then the mayor decided to go, because the governor said, okay, we're going to shut everything down. You know, let's contain this. What does the mayor do? She instructs the cops to write people tickets for not wearing masks in cars. Guess what the CPD does?
Taxpayer dollars.
Okay, if it's your own.
The CPD go give a big middle finger and says, "Fuck you." That was it.
Oh, okay. Now see.
Hold on.
Shut up.
We'll be back.